Alright guys, now honestly, thank you. Thank you for all the support, I appreciate it. I split this video into 3 parts so it would be easier for you guys to watch the thing you want to learn, or if you want to learn everything, you can just watch the whole video. Okay, once you start the game, make 3 electronic factories. You also need to upgrade their researching power. Now make some troops with the manpower you have. Go on mass attack immediately. Go after Lithuania and Latvia. Just stack up your troops in your capital. That'll be the best thing to do. And then you have your electronic factories building. And you should just keep making troops. You need as many troops as possible. It's important that you make a factory on your square city if you have one, because it's gonna give you 250k extra money. So I recommend doing that. Make sure you get 7 copper and 7 gold from any nation. Okay, so I know that I told you to keep your troops in your capital, but you can go after your neighboring countries in order to get more money, but that's up to you and it's a bigger risk. Yeah, and now you'll see why I told you to keep your troops in your capital. So at this point I thought like, why did Ukraine invade me? I was like preparing for Russia and I was like, yeah, I mean I'll have to defend against him as well. So now that he declared war, I had to send my troops into my capital and hope that he would just rush my troops. Forts are also really good, which is why I told you to get them. Right, make sure you don't move your troops from the capital because they need to be entrenched to give you a better defense. But in my situation, he was sending in artillery, so I split my troops into 4 groups and tried chasing his artillery. He forgot to defend his artillery, which meant that I could easily take them out. Make sure to get your own artillery to prevent them from sending their army at you. This will give you some time to make motor and steel factories to start making some tanks. He was not sending in his army because the artillery in my capital was being very annoying. So the war was very boring at this point, so I'll just fast forward and let you watch it. And this is how much I conquered in an hour. What I did was invade Poland and then I went for Germany, and since Germany was allied with Italy and Romania, I was forced to invade all 3. Now it's time to show you ways to destroy Russia as well. Since Ukraine is a lot weaker than Russia, it was a lot easier surviving against them. So I have to show you how to survive against Russia as well. It's basically the same strategy as before, but this time make sure you upgrade your infantry in the technology tree, and right away you should get a military leader instead of going on mass attack. Start training your troops as well and make a fort on your capital. Sometimes Russia does not invade you right away. That's when you have a lot of time to prepare. But in this game Russia was taking way too long, so I just declared war on him. Most of the times, Russia just declares war on you right away. Because of this reason, I will show you what to do if Russia just declares war on you right away. But before I do that, I will just let you watch this clip of me destroying Russia. Would you look at that? Look at who's trying to invade me now. This time we will see what you should do if Russia invades you right away. Do the same steps as before, but make sure to turn your government spending and research spending up to max. Since Russia declared war on me immediately, I didn't have time to make artillery, so I just tried trading with other countries in order to get some tanks. He knew that if he rushed my capital, his army would have died, so I made some attackers to pick his infantry out and force him into rushing the center of my country. Alright, now I am going to show you the last clip for Belarus versus Russia. By combining all of the steps I told you before, you can manage to destroy Russia even if they have a good amount of tanks. Let's talk about trading, the important part of the game. So, what is trading? Trading is when you get workers and factories and sell your goods for money. Trading is really simple, you just have to do it in the right way. At the start, I usually make 4 electronic factories, and I always make sure that I make a factory on each and one of my square cities, since one square city with a factory gives you a 250k resource output. Right before your factories are done building, make sure to buy 8 or 10 copper and gold. I usually buy 10 since I like to keep some extra in stock in case the trades get cancelled. There are a lot of countries you can sell electronics to, since electronics is the only good thing to sell in Rise of Nations, right? Here is a list I use to know how much I should sell to each nation. Make sure you always put your government spending and research spending up to max after you sell your first electronics. With the government spending maxed out, you'll be getting political power quicker, which means you get your ideology before others. Make sure to pick socialism, since it's the best one for selling electronics. Keep making factories until you get a decent income, maybe around 8 million, that would be good, so try doing that. There you go, that's how you trade. So China versus Taiwan. For this part, it really depends on if the China player looks like this or like this. In my match, I got a mix of both. This is how you survive against China as Taiwan. Make sure that you get the submarine warfare doctrine, and then go ahead and buy 1 submarine and 1 destroyer. With the money you have left, get 2 electronic factories and buy 4 copper and 4 gold. You can also buy another destroyer if you want to. And after doing that, you have to wait for China to invade you. But if China knows how to use a navy properly, you have a very small chance of winning. This is because he has so much more money than you. But no matter what, you will always cause a lot of losses against China. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something from it. Like always, remember to like and subscribe, and have a great day.